This video tutorial is going to explain how to sign up and register at sports club sessions at the University of Manchester, something that for this year is going to be mandatory for every training session and fixture or competition due to the track and trace requirements for COVID-19. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to the App Store, and you're going to need to download an app called Playways. I already have it downloaded, so you can see it just says open there, but for most people, just go download that. It's free, so there's no issues with that. Once you've downloaded it, open the app, and you can see it will open you to this page. Most people will have to select register. As you can see, there's not that much information to fill in. Feel free to fill that in. One thing I would say is make sure you use your university student email address. So whatever your name is, at student.manchester.ac.uk. The reason we do that is it automatically assigns you to the University of Manchester. If you do sign up without your student email address, you'll have to manually try and search for the university or the sports club you're trying to find. It won't just automatically appear on your app. Anyway, so once you've filled that in, I'm going to come out because I've already got an account. I'm just going to sign in. So I'm putting in my university staff email because that's assigned to the university, so it will automatically connect to it. And I'm putting in my password, which I've set up. And I press login. Okay. Once you log in, most people won't see this red section which says Top Bucks Plays. Because I'm a staff member, I have admin access to different areas of the app. If you do see this, for now, you just almost need to completely ignore it and just scroll past that, okay? And what the section you need to get to register for a trial or a training session or a welcome session is this section, the University of Manchester section. We're going to be using volleyball as an example club today that, I want to sign up as for my first training session. So you can see there's 3 different sections there: campus sport, sports clubs, and performance sport. Firstly, you need to find out what area the session you're trying to sign up as for. So for today, we're using volleyball club. So if you click on the whole list of sports clubs there, press show more, you can see a full list of all the clubs that we have at the University of Manchester. So I'm just going to search volleyball, there we go, and it comes up, and I'm going to click on that. You're there on the volleyball club's homepage, and you can see there are 3 different buttons: sign-ups, teams, and fixtures. To sign up to sessions, we're going to click, as you might imagine, sign-ups. So you click on there. Once you click on, you can see the training session which has been created. So we've just used one training session for this example. It's got some key information on there. So the maximum number of spaces for the session. We've got the start time, the date, the end time, and also the location of the session. What you'll also notice in the top right-hand corner of the grey box is a button which says free. Now, we are not taking any payments through the Playways app, but that doesn't mean that some sessions don't necessarily have a charge. So one thing I would say is in the next page you'll see there will be an about section where if there are any charges for the session, the sports club will list them in there. Not that many sports clubs will charge for their first sessions. It's only those who've got a kind of a high facility cost and they need to do that to be able to afford to host the training session or the trial. So I'm going to click on this session now because I want to sign up. And I go on here, you can see some useful information at the top, so you can add it to your calendar or get directions. And as you can see in the About section that I talked about earlier, there's some useful information. So please pay £3 to attend this session and no change in room facilities, so please arrive changed. These are just examples. This isn't actually going to be what it will say for volleyball, so please don't assume you have to pay £3, but this is just an example. So I've looked at this, I've seen the information, and I've decided, yes, I want to sign up for this. So I'm going to press join, and it's successfully updated. Now, you'll notice after I've pressed join at the bottom of the screen, you can see it still says there's 30 spaces remaining. That's because by pressing join, I've not actually signed up for the session. I'm still pending, as you can see here. So you want to click the little drop-down box, and you want to select attending. And now you will see at the bottom of the screen there are 29 spaces remaining. So you are now in one of those spaces. You have reserved your space. That's an important step at the end. Just remember, don't just press join and assume you're in. You then have to select attending. Once you're in, you can put any messages to the group if you've got any questions. So, for example, which sports hall is it in the Sugden Centre? Because there's 4 sports halls there. So you can post that message, and then one of the current club members will be able to message you to give you some information. And if you've got any other messages or issues or concerns, you can message it on that app. Once you've signed up, you are ready to go. Add it to your calendar, attend the session, and enjoy.